Good morning.
Good morning.
I was hoping we didn't go on very fast because I was trying to get a last minute yawn in. One of those, it's coming, get it out.
It's
So
one of
how
these days, huh?
I know. I mean, the snow's on the ground. I love it, but it still seems like I'm a bit tired today. But there's a lot of stuff went on last week, so
Oh my God. I'm
we
like running on fumes as well. Like my Saturday was so packed with stuff, going, go, go, go. Like it was
yeah.
go, go, go. The Santa Claus parade and everything. And we did a good job, Chicky. I'm so proud of us. Like it was really, really good.
I know, and I'm really happy that I was able to be at the Santa Claus parade with you because we were not DJing or doing anything. So I had a free Saturday evening. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was
Six.
great. And it's funny because we heard that it was gonna rain, so we
Mhm.
did this makeshift little tarp thingy that like little shelter, and it looked so cute. Like it was really, I think it was our best setup yet. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We
yeah.
even
So
had
anyways, it was a lot of
we
fun.
had the garland, we had the lights, we had the wreath. We were quite festive. But
Yeah,
anyway,
and it was
now
last
we know
minute shit. Like we just like, oh, grab this, oh, grab that. Let's put that. Let's throw this and see if it works. Like, it was like it was it was all put together really quickly, and it worked. It was
it
nice, and it
worked.
was a good parade.
Yeah, it was 62 floats, an hour and a half. Some great creative floats in there with the what is Christmas was the theme, right?
Yeah, it was, and we had gone live on TikTok for the first time.
Mhm.
So I mean, so many of you have watched it. Thank you so much. Like on YouTube, we had I think it was 800 viewers, 800 views, I should say.
Yeah.
On Facebook, we had 3.7K. So it's been really well viewed on Facebook, which I hate now because all the lives only last 1 month.
I know. That's what you were saying.
It's like Facebook. What are you doing? It's awful. Like our videos only last 1 month on Facebook and then they remove them. So it's kind of crappy. But anyways, and then on TikTok we had, what did I tell you this morning? I
I
think it
think
was,
3.5K or something.
no, that was on YouTube. On Facebook. On TikTok I think it was 1,200 and something like that. But anyways, it was a good viewership. Really
Yeah,
good viewership. Thank you everyone for
yeah, it was
watching.
awesome. And I mean, even my daughter, she tuned in from Calgary because she's from Cornwall. She loves the parade. So she watched it from there, plus sent it to all her friends. And so we were watched in a lot of places outside of Cornwall too. You said even Ottawa. There was people watching it from
Oh,
Ottawa.
we had like the whole time, like we're streaming, and people are saying, "Oh my God, it's okay over there." Like it's
Freezing
raining
rain.
really hard, freezing rain here in Ottawa. Like we had people commenting that it was really bad in Ottawa. So I guess
But
it's probably.
it drizzled on and off. And as then we were taking down, it started raining. And when I drove home, it was pouring. So
But look at that. Like I mean, Terry Muir is the
parade
parade
marshal.
marshal, and he's also the Ribfest chairperson. And Terry, for some reason, has a direct connection to Mother Nature,
Yep.
and he demands the weather to be nice on those days.
Yep.
And somehow it always works. Like, I mean, look at that. It was like I felt maybe like 3 drops the whole
Yeah.
time we were there standing. And then right after, we're taking down the
Yeah.
shelter,
It
and then
poured
it
started.
starts raining.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck, man? Carrie's got this one-on-one connection with Mother
Must
Nature.
have. And it was cold though, but it was nice. I
It
mean,
was cold, but it was not too cold. Like, I
no.
mean, it was cold, but not to the point where I had to go in. Like, I remember a few years back, like I had to go in all the time to warm up because it was you weren't there because you had a wedding or
I
something.
know.
But 2 years in a row, Miley, that
I
you kind of
know. Let's
like,
hope for 3 years in a row.
well, you should always book off.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
always the
tell.
same date, so book off.
Just say nope, can't have a wedding that
Yeah,
day.
it was fun. It was
Santa
fun.
Claus
It
parade.
was
No, it was
really
good.
nice, and it's always cool to see the little children being so happy, And yeah,
And
and
coming up to us and giving us candy. Who needs to go trick or treating? You just go to the Santa Claus parade and you get your pockets full.
hmm absolutely.
It was so
You know,
cute.
I was rewatching after, and I saw because I was like, I didn't see the mayor, I didn't see the MP, I didn't see the MPP, and then I was watching the
They
picture.
were the two men with the fire.
Men with the fireplace. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
I was taking pictures. I had a lot of pictures. I put the better ones on. Some of them are a bit blurry as they went by, but I got like 80 photos
well,
on there. And whenever I was looking at the men with the fire pit, because I wanted to make sure that people were not blurred out, right? So
yeah,
then
yeah,
that's where I saw it was Nolan
yeah.
Quinn
That
and
just
Eric
goes to show you
Duncan.
how my eyes are so bad because like I didn't even recognize them from where I was standing. Like
I didn't
I didn't
either.
make out their faces at all. Like oh my gosh, like if there's anything you could change about growing older, what would it be? To me, it's vision for sure, 100%. Like if
Yeah,
I could go back to having good vision, like
yeah.
what would you choose? No heartburn?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking right now. Vision, first of all, heartburn, so that I could eat and drink anything I want to. Because right now
Mm.
it's awful. It kind of gets worse Sunday evenings to Monday morning because I stress about are we going to have
Oh,
enough to chat about. But yeah, lately it doesn't matter what I eat or drink, it
uh,
kicks it off. So if
growing
I'm
older, it
I'm
sucks.
coughing up a storm today, guys, it's not that I'm sick. I've got really bad heartburn. My acid reflux is acting up today. I've
Yeah.
even gone on to decaf coffee, which I
Oh,
hate.
and it's not changing.
No, it didn't change anything. And
Um,
I hate
well,
decaf.
I was happy yesterday because I went to Burger King to visit Kyle,
Hmm.
and he was telling me that because I had gone by the week before because I had something to tell him, and he was standing out with a coworker, and he came to the window and chatted with me, and then the coworker said, "Oh, is that your friend?" And he said, "No, that's my mom." And he's like, "That's your mom?" And I'm like, okay, well, but Kyle is 30, right? So it's kind of like,
Yeah,
okay,
but still, you look
yeah. So
30-ish.
I
That's
was
good.
kind of happy about that one. But okay, so we have guests today. I'm gonna let you introduce them because you put up these shows, and I sometimes don't even know who's coming on, so it's kind of a surprise.
Until I put a post. So our guests today, we have three guests, but first up we've got Crystal Bowen of There she is. So we've got Crystal Bowen of Z with C Zumba, and she's got with her Donna Chisholm Forget, realtor with Elevated Real Estate Group. And we're talking about upcoming events. And these two ladies have just finished one very successful event, which was 100 Women Who Care. And then there's a couple of Christmas events coming up that we're all excited about. So, welcome, ladies. How are you?
Thank you. Good. How are you?
We're good. We're good. So, Donna, you're part of the organizing committee for 100 Women Who Care
That's
uh,
right.
with Joanne Langstaff,
That's
right?
right. Mm-hmm.
And sadly, Julie and I, we've been to that event this year. We couldn't attend, so we're excited that because you're going to talk about it. And so, what exactly is this event, 100 Women Who Care?
So 100 Women Who Care Cornwall and Area is it's actually a worldwide organization there's 100 men who care, 100 children who care, different types of
Mm,
groups all over. There's quite a few locally. There's one in South Dundas, one in North Dundas, one in North Stormont. And then we cover Cornwall, South Stormont, and Glengarry.
okay.
So we meet, they all kind of run a little bit differently, but for ourselves, we meet once a year, which is typically the first Wednesday of November. And women sign up to become members. They pledge to donate $100 that night. Then we have charities, up to 10 charities. This year we had 9, but we have room for 10, and they put forward a project that they need funding for. and they can ask up to $10,000 to cover the project. There's a few requirements, and the project has to be done within the year so that they can come back next year to give us an update. It has to stay local. It can't just go for administration costs. So all the donations go straight to the project itself. This year was the biggest year yet. So it's actually 100 plus women who care. We added a little plus so that we can get more women. We'll welcome as many as we can. So we had, in the end, about 145 women come out and donate. During the evening, the charities have little booths set up so that they can mingle. They get a free drink, some little nibbles. They can find out more about the charities and the projects. And then each charity has 3 minutes to come up and speak on stage, just to pull at those heartstrings a little bit more. And then the women vote, and the winner can walk away if their project is requesting $10,000. Within an hour or two, they can walk away with the full $10,000. This year, because we had well over 100 women, we were able to support several projects. Actually, every year we've been able to support at least 2 projects, so that's really nice. And this year we were able to, from the member votes, we supported 2 projects. One was at Baldwin House, and the other one was a new charity that signed up this year, was the Gathering Place. So it was wonderful to hear about that. Then also, we always say it's not just the winner that walks away with the money. Pretty much everybody's a winner because they get to present in front a room full of very community-minded women. And so lots of times they go back and they, donate to, if they're really interested in one project but they didn't get the money, they'll go back and donate to them, or they'll pick up volunteers. And so this year, on top of the 2 projects that we were able to fund, actually Crystal and Tara Belanger stepped up, and they donated the money towards Center 105's project. The night of, he also received $150 from other members there. And then Tanya Flero with Remax, she stepped up and donated a $2,000 towards Agape's project. And then she challenged her Facebook friends and ended up raising the rest of the money for their project and then some. Then we've already done those check presentations, and then we heard from another local resident. She had come out that evening, and then she reached out to us later, and she wants to donate some money and is in the midst of choosing one of the projects to donate to as well. So that'll be another little surprise this week. So it's just, it's amazing. This community, it's just, it gets bigger and bigger every year. It's so wonderful. And the comments we've heard from it is just, it's really heartwarming.
It's the after effect. That's what it is. It's the after effect. You walk away feeling like the community. It's just, it's wild. It's the first time I got a chance to actually work behind the scenes with Donna and actually stay for the entire event, because Wednesday nights are my Zumba classes. This year, and partied in a different way. And it was just, it literally was such a great feeling. When you go home at night, I barely slept. I woke up in the morning, I'm like, Donna, this is amazing. And I was she's like, oh, I'm so happy to hear that.
And it's such a simple concept too, right? Like you're sitting there and why didn't I think of that? 100 women that give $100, that gives a lot of money to charity.
Exactly.
But it's effective, very effective.
But like you were saying, Donna, it's not only that, we get to learn quite a lot about different organizations. Remember the year we went, Julia, and we learned about the sex trafficking and stuff like that. We really didn't know that much about it. And then Maisel Baldwin House presented, and it's like, wow.
And they were the winner this year again. And because they're building on it, they have a new project. They've actually purchased a residential property here, and is actually opening up the second development for traffic victims. In Eastern Ontario, there's only 4 beds, which were located in Ottawa. And now they've opened, it's going to be a 5-bed residential treatment center for these women that have been human trafficked. So that's what they won. They're going to be doing over their office and counseling room to make it warm and inviting for these women who have been just through so much. So it's really exciting. Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us a little bit about the gathering, what they are? Because some people might not know.
Yeah, so they came, well, actually they reached out to us last year, but it was after the event because they hadn't heard about us. So they were the first ones to get the project in this year. So that was wonderful. It's actually, it's a group. They work out of the Pentecostal Church on 2nd Street. They serve some breakfast and one Saturday night dinner per month to the local people, homeless, just people that are down on their luck, cannot afford, it's the food banks have been struggling as well too. So they provide hot meals, but not only that, they provide counseling services. The people that volunteer there are ones that have actually gone through the program themselves. And so now they're back and giving back from their time and sitting down and just talking to these people. It's been very lonely since COVID. So we've been needing more and more groups such as this. And it was just amazing to hear from them. And their money is going towards new tables and chairs because they were getting broken down and such, and some food warmers. So. Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Yeah, because that's the building beside the Klein House. So I often wonder.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, because I thought it was just a place for teenagers, but it's not.
No, they have a Firehouse is their teen group.
Oh,
but they have other programs, and the gathering, I gather, is one of them.
They create a place to belong, essentially,
yes.
and
right.
It's very nice and warm in the community to have somewhere to go.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But like you said, other years, people just find out about these programs. Like I never heard of that one. One year there was Warm Up Cornwall, which was just a small organization. They needed money to buy more yarn because they knit toques and mitts, and they leave them out on the streets for people that need them, and they can just go and pick them up and not be embarrassed to have to go and get them. It's just, there's so many wonderful organizations out there that need some support, don't get government funding or and we've got such an amazing community to step up and donate to these. It's just amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's definitely a great initiative. But the other thing that you guys are working on, it's a toy drive, I believe, and you've come together. So how's that?
We have to wear a different hat now. Wait a minute.
Oh, a different hat.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
We're wearing a different hat. That's what we do here at Elevated.
Yes.
So how's this working? What's that all about?
Sure. So the motto for this year is dance, donate, elevate. So essentially what I'm doing, I always do a toy drive. I've been doing it for years. This is actually my 18th year doing it with Zumba. And I, for the last 2 years, have just kind of incorporated our Elevated real estate group, our whole team, to join. So the best, yes, I'm excited. Yes, see, it just
Want to participate?
Amazing. That's amazing.
Wear the same hat.
I love it. I love it. So we create a toy drive, and luckily for the last 2 years, we have been able to keep the toys at the brokerage. This year, we're at Century 21, and they have graciously put up a Christmas tree, and we're going to be lining the halls full of toys. So there's a 2-part here. I love it. You look beautiful. Yes. So there's a 2-part here. The first part is for every class, for every time I have a Zumba class between November 12th to December 17th, each and every class, they bring in a toy instead of punching their card. So it's a free entrance with the toy. And from there, it basically stuffs the trunk and make the trunk fully full to be able to come in and bring the toys. So on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm always bringing in a ton of toys. And when I'm talking a ton, I'm talking 150 to 200 toys at a time, which is wonderful for my Zumba family, which is, again, we talk about community and how gracious everybody is. I mean, I can't even, I'm not a team of one. I'm a team of many. I'm a family of amazing, energetic people, which I know you've seen over the years. So they do that and they provide the toys. I bring it in. We've also put it out there where the brokerage is accepting, challenging the community as well to try and build our toy mountain or our toy train down the hallway here and bring in the toys and come and visit. We're also, Donna and I, with these hats, we will go shopping for you. We will go bring it to you, pick it up and bring it here. If you have if you can't get around, we'll go and pick it up. We will be your elevated elves for the season. That's right.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah. So let me ask you, because I don't know. So you do this toy drive every year?
Yes.
Yeah. And does that tie in with the Sparky?
Absolutely, yes. Everything goes to Sparky. And usually we end up doing it the first week of December for my Zumba group. But this year I've opened it up a little bit earlier, only because there's 2 fire halls now, more opportunity for more toys. We have a brand new Sparky in town. I don't know if you know that, but this Sparky breakdances, just saying. And yes, so on the 17th of December, as always, for the 18th year, I will be having the firemen come and do a choreographed dance with me at my Zumba class. But even more than that, they come to the brokerage and they pick up all the toys and they sing, they dance, we have fun. Just a way to create and elevate the spirit of Christmas.
For sure.
Okay,
that's awesome. And it's so needed because, like, right now, I don't think we've ever seen such a level of need in our community.
I know.
And I know that the food baskets and the toy drive, they go to, I think it was 1,500 families last year, 1,700 families.
Yes.
So it makes the Christmas for those individuals.
Yes.
It can make or break the Christmas season. So
yes.
Very important work. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you.
And you're saying the choreographed firefighters Zumba is what date?
It's on the December 17th. It's going to be at Bridgewood Public School.
Okay.
But before that, I'm actually doing an event. So I don't know if you remember this, but a long time ago, before COVID, we used to rock the block. And I know, Mylise, you actually joined last year the parking lot beside Mexi's. You came and took some pictures and joined us a bit. So this year, I've been asked to rock Pommier Corner again, which I'm so excited because it's going back to my old school days. So Pommier has graciously allowed us to take over his block on December 6th at 1 p.m. It is, again, a free event, but we ask that you bring a toy. We're going to stuff the trunk. We have a Christmas costume party. So you dress as your favorite character and you come and you dance. Stay warm too. There is no, when you're standing still, you're not cold. You're always warm. And we have I've invited my group, my Elevated Real Estate group. They don't go very far from me. So I have invited them to come and serve hot chocolate. So there's going to be hot chocolate. We have the Grinch. We have Cindy Lou. We have the 2 princesses from Frozen. We have Santa Claus himself. We have a special, very special guest. Donna's husband actually does an amazing Buddy the Elf. And so I have asked him to come and greet everybody on the corner. You have to just come see that. It is just.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I bribed him a little bit, but he's coming.
Yeah. He can bring some.
Buddy the Elf.
Julia, you may have to cover that one. Unfortunately, we're DJing a Christmas party out of town that day. So I don't know if I can.
December 6th. It's on my calendar. So.
Yeah, because I love your events. I love going to that one, but I don't know if I can. I probably won't be able to do it.
Well, we've had you on the cover a few times. Like I remember.
Yeah.
Some the Pommier Corner actually was a cover, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
It was a summer cover, I believe.
Yeah.
It
was.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. I see that in my memory sometimes. I see that cover. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the on the brick on the top, and the clock was there. It was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yep.
Very beautiful.
Great picture. Yeah.
I think that was actually in our newspaper days when I don't think we were
Yes.
a magazine. We were actually a newspaper, Julia, at that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I remember that.
So I wanted to say a big thank you to Pommier, to Andre Pommier. I know he's in Turks and Caicos right now. He sent me some pictures. Very lucky. He's bringing back the sun, though, from what I'm understanding. I wanted to say a big thank you to Kids Corner because they kicked off our donation for the toy drive again this year, as they always do. So thank you to Leslie and crew there. Big thank you to Sparky, Sparky showed up at Kids Corner, which was really nice. And so the firefighters and Sparky have been very involved already. And who else was there that I wanted to thank? The brokerage, Century 21. Thank you for allowing me to not only spread the spirit, but spread the toys down the hall as well, and create limited space. You should see the toys behind us right now. It's awesome. It's such a good feeling.
Awesome.
So basically the toys come to you, they're all unwrapped, right? You don't want people to wrap them, that you want them all unwrapped.
That's right. Absolutely have to be unwrapped. They, as a very sad story, they had some children opening empty boxes, which was very disturbing. And so they've asked now at this point that they do not have anything wrapped because they can't. Unfortunately, there's great in the world and there's bad in the world. And unfortunately, at this time, it's not something they're willing to take a chance on. So
no, for sure.
Keep it new and unwrapped toy. For a boy or a girl, does not matter. The denomination doesn't matter. Just any toy brings a smile.
Yeah, that's a sad story. You wouldn't even think people would do stuff like that. I can't even imagine why. But
I know, it's disturbing. Yeah, absolutely.
Thankfully, there's only a few of those like that.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for all the information, guys. That's awesome. And thank you for the energy that you brought. I think it really helped us this morning because we needed the energy.
Yeah,
you girls
were
definitely
we were drained today because of like our weekend was so busy. And so were you in the parade?
No, I was
it's
not.
Such a blur for me now.
I wasn't in the parade this year. No, I will probably be in it next year, but I wasn't in it this year. I've got a lot going on behind the scenes and a lot of events coming up, and with Zumba and everything going on too. It's just been honestly, it got away from me, to be honest with you. So next year I'll be really prepared to hit the streets. And I know it was a really good parade. I did watch it though.
Yeah, it was good. Remind us, where is Zumba happening?
Yep. And when?
Sure. Bridgewood Public on Mondays and Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. And from now until the end of December, so December 17th is my last class. You bring a toy, you get in for free. And it's just, we're going to fill the sock and fill the bins that we have there and fill the trunk and bring it all in. So Sparky has lots and lots of toys for the children.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And as a final, I want to say thank you to Donna, who has been instrumental not only in the real estate group, but also just in allowing us to come up with all these different ideas and allowing me to be myself. I love Christmas and I'm a Hallmark fanatic. I know you guys know that, but it's just nice to have the spirit of Christmas in the work too.
Yeah. And remember, our whole team is behind her.
Yes.
So if they need any toys picked up or money picked up, we are happy to do it. Just reach out.
So how do they reach out to you?
You can give Century 21 a call. They'll get a hold of us. My number is 613-360-0929. Give me a call directly and we'll get right out there to pick them up.
Yep. And I can be reached on Facebook all over the place, either on Zumba Cornwall with Crystal or with my own personal space. You can call me or DM me, whatever you want to do to get a hold of us for sure.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us today. And best of luck. We'll see you on the 6th.
Sounds good. Looking forward to it.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye for now.
All right. I'm going to readjust my camera because I don't like where it is. Okay. This is better.
All right. So we got
all sideways for some reason. Okay. So You got
And
faith
then we
in
have
this?
another guest today too, because she's got some interesting events coming up. So our second guest is Finola Hogan of the Sunshiners Social Club. Welcome, Finola.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
So I know you were in Lake Placid this weekend, and
I was.
you texted me last night at midnight saying you were so happy to be home and alive. What happened on your way home?
Well, unfortunately, the weather was terrible for that first part of the drive, and it's through the Adirondacks, right? So, and I only have front wheel drive, which I'm saving up. My next car is going to have all the bells and whistles and all-wheel drive. But anyway, I was doing fine until I started hearing thumping in the car. And I guess luckily I've been unlucky in the past and the same problems happened before. And that thumping sounded like the lug nuts coming loose on my tire.
Oh, geez.
So, but unfortunately it was happening like right where there was almost no visibility. It was like a winding road through the mountains. And so I knew, because I knew what it was, I knew I had a little bit of time to get somewhere. So I managed to turn off into a little town, found an automotive parts store. And I bought a lug wrench and they tightened them for me and I was able to make it back. But it's crazy because it's, what are the odds, first of all, of it happening, more than once? And then also because I guess because it had happened before, I knew what it was. So I was less stressed. And my mother, I had my 83-year-old mother next to me because we were on the trip together, but luckily she doesn't drive. So when I said the lug nuts were loose, she didn't panic because she didn't know what it was. So thankfully that didn't add to my stress, so. But long story short, yeah, when you change your tires, you got to, after 100 kilometers or within the 100 kilometers, you can just check.
Absolutely. And I just became aware of this. Like, I've changed my tires all the time. Nobody ever said anything to me.
Yeah.
And then this new garage that I'm in,
Yeah.
like last year when I went, they said, yeah, you got to retorque your tires after 100K. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, cause, they might come loose and fall. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've been so lucky. I've never had that happen to me. But wow, that's a scary thought.
No, it is. Yeah, no, and for sure. And on steel rims, no, it's less common than on the alloy, because my alloy, I would always retorque. And the other thing is, like, I bought one of those, fancy digital torque wrenches, that beep when you've tightened it enough. But then I'm like, oh, I don't want to leave it in the freezing temperatures, right? Because then it might not work and everything. So sometimes it's just not a good idea to go fancy, like I just.
Yeah.
Just get one of the cheap, the regular torque wrenches, and then, you won't have that problem because you won't forget it. You won't be sitting at home. So,
Right.
But it's amazing because, like if I had woken up normally today, it would be just another day, right? But today I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I made it through that. I'm happy to be alive. So, it reminds you how lucky, how lucky you are to wake up, safe and happy and healthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you got back, and so you can tell us a little bit about the Sunshiners Social Club. What exactly is it? How did it start? And what happens at this club?
So it's what started, we moved to Alexandria from Montreal in 2019, and it was right, shortly before COVID started. So, and before we moved, my son was at high school, right? So he was a full-time a student. And then we moved here, COVID hit, and then things kind of really, started going downhill for him, like he started having more anxiety and everything just from being isolated, being home. So, slowly we started kind of trying to organize activities. Community Living Glengarry was great. They gave me a lot of advice and they put him on the wait list for programs, and he's now doing cooking once a week with them and he loves it, cooking and gaming. So, but I wanted to do something because for him, like day programs are difficult, because they're often like even a half day is 4 hours. So I thought he can normally do a couple of hours, pretty easily, so I started thinking of activities I could do that are a couple of hours at a time. And I met some other caregivers through Nativity Bowling because they have the Blue Charger Bowling League. It's a special needs bowling league. And so we all started talking about what kind of activities we would like. And it kind of started that way. We started with bingo, and Community Living let us use their kitchen to kind of do the bingo games and everything. And we just built up from there. I mean, so And basically our purpose is to support primarily adults, but all people with living with intellectual and developmental disabilities, supporting their physical well-being, mental health, and emotional well-being. So we do activities like yoga. We have a fit club on Mondays for them at the gym. We do arts and crafts activities. We have a Friday night bingo now. Now that we have our own spot on Main Street, we have a Friday night bingo from 7 to 8:30. So it's a lot of fun, and it's just kind of, and it's open, the activities are open to the whole community. So we have other people kind of joining, for sure the yoga, we have a good group joining the chair yoga classes, and the bingo as well.
And your space is, I think, 26 Main Street,
26
right?
Main Street, yeah.
Because I know I often stop in there when you
I
have
love when you stop in.
your markets. I love that place, and it's so nice because you've got people painting and doing all kinds of activities while the crafters markets are going on as well. So you've got 2 big events coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Tell us about them.
And you'll be at one of them, right? DJ Shellstock.
We have them in.
Yes.
Am I backwards? I'm backwards, I think. We have them in the Seeker. So on Saturday night, you've got the Taste of Glengarry. So what exactly is that, and where is it?
So Saturday, it's at the Sports Palace upstairs, and it's from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. And it's called Taste of Glengarry because we have a little bit more food vendors. We have a few more food vendors than normal. Like, Sunday is kind of the traditional holiday market with crafts and gifts and everything. And then Saturday, we're going to have some tables set aside. We'll have Regula's Bakery, Muddy Toes Organics, a Spice Affair. We'll have the Glen Fallet Coffee Company. So the goal of Saturdays, and we'll also have, a number of people selling crafts and gifts. But it was so that people could actually come and maybe sit down and enjoy a snack, pick up something from one of the booths. The township will have a cash bar so they could grab a drink, get a little treat from the tables, and then sit and enjoy it and do some shopping. So it's a bit of a smaller market vendor wise. We'll have about 30 vendors, I think, on that night versus about 45 on the Sunday. But there'll be a nice little social area because for us, that's a huge part of it. It's an important part of it. I think is the social aspect of the market more so than anything else. So
on Saturday, it's 4 to 9. So it's an evening event.
Yes.
And then Sunday, it's an all day. It's 11 to 4, right?
Sunday is from 10 to 4.
Oh, 10 to 4.
Yeah, 10 to 4, yeah.
Yeah, I have 10. I've got that problem. I can't read and I can't see.
Well, it's because we do 11 to 3 for our social club market. So maybe that's why, too. We should probably stick with one start time. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, because that is. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock because usually Perfect. And then I know there's something else that you're involved in a lot of things. I know that. But something else that's coming up, it's called Baby Please Come Home. And that's coming up in Alexandria. It's much like Cornwall's Shop the Blocks, but it's in Alexandria. And we almost lost it this year, I believe, because the organizers didn't have time to put it together. So Finola with her team stepped in, a couple of weeks ago?
Well, it was, so Doreen she was really great about kind of trying to transition. She was trying to kind of salvage it. So she managed to get the support of the township. So they're doing all the advertising for us, which is great. And then she, kind of spoke to the different people that were involved before, and a lot of people, and unfortunately it's a problem with almost all events, right? Is everybody's busy. Everybody has, like, especially, on Main Street, where we all work full time. And so it was hard to kind of find people to help. But luckily, Andre Gauthier from Attic Treasures, she's been involved since the beginning, I believe. So she was on board to help organize. And then there was Lynn Bedard as well from H&B Cat Rescue. So she's been great. She's calling people and everything. So it's nice but also the way kind of we've worked on it with the event, we just added co-hosts. So everybody's hosting kind of thing. Like, we're helping to coordinate people, and we're helping with the logistics, and the township, of course, is helping us with that as well, with the fire pits and everything else. But it's just nice because it's the whole kind of business communities coming together to sort of try to promote. Everyone's posting themselves, and we're hoping it's going to be as good as last year. So we'll need the support of the community, but yeah.
Yeah, because one year because again, we live in South Glengarry, so I always go to this event in Alexandria. And one year, I think you even had choirs. You had carolers singing. You had fire pits all over the place. People just chilling at those. It was really, really nice. And I think the one year there was even snow coming down. So it
Oh,
made it
yeah.
special. Are you going to have carolers again this year? Or?
Lynn is working on it. Yeah, it's I think it was the Glengarry Chamber Choir last year, but I don't believe they're together anymore. So she's trying to find a choir. So if anybody out there wants to volunteer, it would be nice to have that. I know Genesis Kitchen will have for sure music. You know, they'll have stuff. They always have stuff going on. So for sure that Amy said they would have music. And then the choir, yeah, I'm hoping we'll see, because it would be nice. But we'll have the fire pits. The township's going to provide the supervision. So the Glengarry Market did it last year, so they'll do it again this year. And then they're going to have a fire pit at Mill Square. So
Nice.
Yeah. And even if there's like a band out there that wants to volunteer, because if we don't have the choir, it would be nice to have kind of music outside as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're open to anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Christmas music. I know a Sika chick with a very nice Christmas singing voice.
Oh,
Oh no.
No, she does have a very nice singing voice, though.
and I bring a karaoke set to all of our events, so I could bring it. We could have a little concert.
Christmas
So-
music.
So that one is on the 27th, that
27th,
event,
yeah, from 4 to 10.
4 to 10. And it pretty well takes place all down Main Street in Alexandria, right?
Well, down Main Street, but also businesses around like Miyamoto, they're gonna keep their shop open till 10, so they'll definitely be welcoming people. And we're still kind of confirming, because we'll have a little directory to give out. But any business that wants to stay open till 10, for sure, you know, it's open to anyone in the area, so they can just post that they're participating, or just get in touch with us, and then we'll add them as a co-host.
Now, will there be a spot on Facebook or anywhere where people can go check out who's taking part, or will the details be somewhere like that?
Yeah, there's a Facebook event page for Baby Please Come Home, and then so the people that are that have accepted the invitation, you'll see the co-hosts listed in the event, and they're posting on their own sites as well. And we'll really kind of try to post as much as possible in the groups.
Okay,
Perfect.
I'll place the link in the chat so people can see it. I'll find it and post it.
And actually, before I let you go, I'm trying to get to one of your chair yoga events.
Oh
'cause
yes.
I really do need that. And so what nights do those happen, and where do they happen? I know you have one in St. Andrews, because one of my friends just went to it and she said it was really good.
Oh, did she? Oh, good. So yeah, the St. Andrews one is on Wednesdays from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And it's St. Andrews Fire Hall.
Oh, at the fire hall.
Yeah, there's a really nice little community space right attached to the fire hall. And so we have it there
And what time was that?
from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Wednesdays.
7 to 8 on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And do you have one in Alexandria still or not?
We do. So we had a great teacher, Julia. Unfortunately, she had, she was working full time during the day. So she had a work commitment that came up and she had to stop it. But then we had an amazing teacher, Anna, who also is offering a free yoga nidra class, by the way, on November 30th, if you want to give that a try. But she came back and so what she's doing is she's trying to do as much as possible in person. But when she can't attend, we've set up a projector and a screen. So we all meet at the social club. And we watch her on the screen and we do all the chair yoga that way. So, and it's been working well. So it's
And what day is the one in Alexandria?
It's Tuesdays from 7 to 8 at the Social Club, 26 Main Street.
Oh, okay. That's the one we'll try and get to at some point.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, she's going to try as much as possible to come in, Anna. But yeah, we have the other option works quite well because it's a pretty big screen, so
Yeah.
we see well. But and we do a little bit of tea beforehand and stuff. It's kind of a nice social opportunity too. So
Right.
yeah, and it's
Chair
free.
yoga is so much fun. Like it's not hard. It's,
No.
You know, you're getting a good exercise, but it's not hard. So
And
For us,
it's
challenging. It's still like I find I do feel stronger. The balance is way better since I started chair yoga. And it's like but it's low risk of injury too, which is nice. You know, I find it's really and the people that attend are wonderful. Like somehow both classes, just an amazing group of people. So I really enjoy them.
I just like the sound of the fact that you don't have to get down on the floor and then try and get back up after, as you're getting older.
It's not
Especially like you move wrong and you
yeah,
roll your
that
back,
happened to me.
like
Yeah, that happened to
yeah,
me.
I sleep and I throw my back. Like, how do I throw my back while I'm sleeping? Like,
Well, and the really nice thing I find with the chair yoga is I do the poses. When I'm working, I'm able to like I'll do the twists and stuff. And like so when I was in Lake Placid for the figure skating championship, so I think I was in those plastic chairs for like a total of probably over 12 hours, right? With the different performances. And so I would do the little moves in between.
yeah.
So my back would start to get a bit sore after a while, and it worked. It's amazing.
Wow, that's a good idea for people who sit all day behind a computer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And for
sure.
the breathing, the breathing is for for stress. Like she teaches every class different breathing techniques. It's all so good. Yeah, I highly recommend it. And it's free, so why not try it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, that's really a good idea. Thank you so much, Finola, for coming on and telling us all this information. So definitely, guys, the 22nd and the 23rd, the weekend coming up.
This weekend, yeah.
Yeah, there's the two great events, Taste of Glengarry and Winter Wonder Expo and Holiday Market. So try and make it out there for those. Information is all in the Seeker.
Yeah. Great. All right. Thank you, Finola. Have a great day.
Sue, thank you.
And a wonderful week. Bye for now.
Bye.
Okay. So, any other events you want to talk about?
Well, there's quite a few things going on. I actually want you to talk about the Sleigh Rides Home, because I know you're involved in that, and that's coming up.
Yes. So the Sleigh Rides Home is a new program. I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about the Whistle Safe as well today. Do I have the whistle? Yes, I do. Okay, so
do you have a sleigh ride? Do you have a poster for the sleigh ride or anything?
I don't have a poster.
It is here,
but you have it there. Yeah, so basically, during the Christmas season, from Thursdays to I think Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I might be wrong, but I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. The Stormont Community Optimist Club is going to offer free rides home for people who are going to Christmas parties. So if you're going to a Christmas party, you're having a little bit too much to drink, and you have your car, but you shouldn't be taking it because you've had a little too much to drink. You can scan the QR code on a poster. The posters are going to be plastered everywhere. There's a phone number in there as well. Marlise, you have it in front of you, so maybe you want to give the phone number.
I'm just looking to see if, I don't even see it on here.
It is. It's
on the ad.
Hold on, let me find it. I hate when that happens. What page is the poster in? Oh gosh.
It's on page 7 in the Seeker, but I don't see a time.
You don't see a time because you have the wrong poster, my dear. Okay, let me find it on Facebook and I'll give you the information.
Perfect, because this is very important and it's starting November 21st, which is this Friday.
Okay, so, and I can't find it. Okay, guys, I'm going to find the information and I will post it in the chat group.
Perfect.
After, but basically that's it. You just if you've had a little too much to drink, you scan the QR code or you call the phone number, and then someone will come and pick you up in your car.
They'll pick the car up. The car
Absolutely.
As well.
Yes.
So you don't have to try and find a way back to your car the next day.
That's right. So their teams of here I have it right here.
Good.
Do I have it? Yes. Okay. So 613-209-3833. So you call that number or scan the little QR code from November 21st to December 31st, including New Year's Eve, excluding November 22nd. The rides start at 9 p.m. and the last ride is at 1 a.m. So you just enjoy the party and let the optimists do the driving. So they go in teams of 3. So there's 2 drivers and 1 buddy. So you will be sitting in the car with 1 driver and the buddy, and the other person brings the car in. Yeah. So it's a good way to avoid, because we don't have Uber here, right? We have cabs, but normally during those times it's super high volume, so there's a lot of times where you have to wait for your cab and stuff. But yeah, it's just a way to give back to the community, so they're doing that. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the Whistle Safe program that also the Stormont Optimist Club has started. They actually started distributing these at the parade. So the program launched at the parade. They're giving a packet to the parents, and the packet contains all the information you need about the Whistle Safe program. It comes with a whole bunch of information, but basically the kids get a safety whistle that they can wear, and so if they're ever in trouble, they just whistle. They blow the whistle, and somebody will come to help. Like, because if you're out in the community and you hear a whistle, will you not want to go and check out what's going on? Especially if the whistle is like really trying to get the attention and need help. So it will attract some passerbys or alert. So they're also educating the community as to if you hear this whistle, somebody is in trouble. You need to go and look what's going on. Look to see what's going on. But anyway, so they launched this program, giving these envelopes. It's got like a little coloring thing, and the kid has to actually pledge that he or she is not gonna use the whistle as a toy. It's not a toy, so they're being educated that this is only in emergency situations. You blow your whistle, otherwise you don't touch it. You leave it alone. So that's the little initiative that was launched on the Santa Claus today.
Yeah, no, it's good to know about that too, because then if people do hear these whistles, they know how to react. They know what it's all about.
Exactly, because we're trying to. It came when one of our members was waiting at a bus stop, and they were talking about. I'm not sure I can't remember if it's her granddaughter or somebody else's granddaughter that had been followed by this man, and so she was at work. She was at work. Then she went for lunch. She was followed by this guy, so she went back to work and didn't walk home. She called her parents to come and pick her up, but why are people following our kids? If she hadn't had the resources to go back to work, what would have happened? So the member was saying, we need whistles, or the lady that was with the member said, we need to carry whistles around, and so it launched this whole initiative, which was built around that experience.
No, that's a good idea. Good idea. So if you hear a whistle, go see what's going on.
Go investigate.
You can help.
If you hear a whistle, a child might be in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's not only for like when you're being followed or anything. Like, let's say you fall on the ice and you break your leg, blow your whistle, somebody will come and help.
Yeah, no, that's great. I do want to plug the Merry Minis show at the Klein House, because there's over 250 small works by 50 plus regional artists. And go and do some Christmas shopping and support local artists. There's lots. There's paintings. They're 12 by 12, and there's a lot of things in the Creative Conservatory that, mitts and hats and earrings and small things, stocking stuffers. So that's going on till December 20th, and that's at the Klein House, open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 to 4, and it's located at 204 2nd Street East. And do Christmas shopping or just de-stress, because that's an awesome place to go to. I love that
For
place.
sure.
It
For
is.
sure. It's such a calming environment.
It
right?
is.
You go in, and as soon as you go in, it's like, ooh, calmness just engulfs you.
You're in a different world altogether.
is.
So
It is. I love it.
definitely take some time and go check that out. I do want to say that we're working on the December Seeker right now, going to print very soon, and that has the Home for the Holidays attached to it. Julia's just showing you what we've got there. So we are selling 2-inch by 2-inch squares, $45 each. You can buy up to 4 squares, so you can make your own size of ad. And it's basically
Isn't it 1 by 1, Marie? I think they're 1 inch by 1 inch, I think.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyways, I think they're 1 by 1.
They're
And they might be
45.
2 by 2. Yeah, they're $45. It's a square. They're squares, basically.
Yeah, they're squares, and you can buy 1, you can buy 2, 3, or 4. You can make your own size of ad pretty well to let people know you're there and give your Christmas greeting to your clients.
Yeah, they're cool little pages. You can just wish your customers. It's a good way to wish your customers a happy holidays, and
You don't have a
Christmas or
sample there,
whatever.
do you? I've got one in the other room, but
I do not.
we're not prepared.
Well, I have the Home for the Holidays from last year. I can.
Yeah,
show.
it's in there, the page, so we can show what we're talking about.
Okay, let me find it. I just
It
always
is in
have
there.
difficulties finding what it is, where it is.
You've got a couple of
But,
pages.
of course, I'm gonna turn around, and it's gonna be the last page that I find, of course, because that's always how it is. You always end up. Yep, sure enough, it's gonna be the last page it's not in that one. It's not in this one.
I'm pretty sure you had it.
Well, this is 2022. I guess we didn't have it in 2022. I have 2024 here. Let me find.
You definitely have it in 2024.
I should have it in 2024.
My God, my goodness, that's a huge issue you've got there. All those pages.
I know, it's super big.
So
basically, you see I don't know if it's 1 by 1 or 2 by 2, but they're squares like this, and they're big enough. So you can buy 1, 2, 3, or 4. Like Chartwell right here is a 4 squares, and they're holiday greetings. And yeah, you just
they're actually 2 by 2.
They are okay.
You got 4 across the page, 8 inches across.
There you go, 2 by 2. And you can just scan the QR code right over there. No,
over
no,
under me.
Scan the QR code. It'll lead you right to our page, and you can secure your spot. Spots are limited, so hurry and join in.
And then because there is a deadline, so get a hold of us for that. Or if you've got anything that you want in the December issue, you can email us at info@theseeker.ca, because we are going to be going to print sometime next week. And we also have our Shop Local.
Yep, our contest is back, people. So every year we do a little contest. We are inviting you to go and shop, or even look at these stores that are in the Seeker. Just grab your copy of the Seeker to find every location. Miley's will list them anyways. What are the locations?
So I'm going to list them. There's Gordon Jewelers. There's Rob McIntosh, Unique Shopping Experience in Lancaster. Firm, I'm going to say that it's going to be French, but I can't pronounce it properly. Firm Bout et Bien Farm in Williamstown. Bud's Records in Cornwall. Dishwish, Martintown. Fairy Sweet in Cornwall. Harvest Markets Garden Center on Cornwall Centre Road and Vincent Massey. Modern Primitive, Cornwall Square. Celtic Treasures in Cornwall, of course. The Glengarry Market in Alexandria. Hummingbird Gift Shop in Akwesasne. Dutch Touch Groceries in Alexandria. And we've just added Tickle Your Fancy Gift Shop, which is on Pitt Street in Cornwall. So every time you shop at these local stores, you will see a little Santa ballot box on the counter. And you will get a ballot to fill your name in for a chance to win $250 cash. And the store that the name is pulled from also wins $250. So they get free advertising for 2 months. We've done this every year for a good 5 years, I think now. So I think people really look forward to it. And we're going to be drawing on December 22nd on our Monday morning motivation show. So basically, you'll still have a couple of days to shop for Christmas or shop for yourself between Christmas and New Year's or whenever you want. So it's a nice little Christmas gift.
Yep. Well, on that note, that is it for us today, Miley. It was a great show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We wish you a fantastic day.
And a super duper week. Bye for now.